On to our next guest, our first guest.
Okay, listen, it is one of the most anticipated movies of the summer. Two superheroes have to team up to save the world, but to say that they are reluctant would be an understatement.
Leave the bottle.
I know you, bub.
Nope, but I know you.
Everybody knows me. I'm the Wolverine.
Yes, you are, and I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
Really getting into your cups
Why
here.
would I go with you?
Because, unfortunately, I need you, and even more unfortunately, my entire world needs you.
You two gonna or fight?
Deadpool and Wolverine are coming together in the new Marvel movie, bringing together characters from both worlds. On the Deadpool side, Negasonic Teenage Warhead is back. That's right, and Brianna Hildebrand steps into the role once again. She's here to tell us all about it, so please, without any further ado, welcome to the show, Brianna Hildebrand. It looks great for being up all night.
I know.
So
Thank you for
lovely to
joining
see you.
us.
Thank you for being here.
So good to see you. How you feeling today? Fresh off of the premiere last night?
I feel good.
Yeah?
I feel good. I feel very good. Yeah, it was really fun to see everyone and get to mingle because we haven't seen each other.
Yeah, it's probably been a minute.
For a while, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And no one was in costume. Ryan Reynolds
Right.
was in his own
That's
face.
true. Well, there were a lot of people in costume, just none of the actors.
That
part of the fun.
must be fun though, because a premiere in
Yeah.
New York City has got to be. I mean, I'm biased because we're from here, but there's a lot of electricity in this city.
No, it's true, yeah. And Deadpool fans are super passionate. And I think it was really cool to see a bunch of cosplayers there. And the buzz was like, you could tell it's genuine excitement, you know?
Right. Yeah. So yeah.
The interesting concept here, just to get into the meat.
Right.
We're merging the worlds, the universes of two superheroes together, Wolverine, Deadpool. How was it working with the folks on the Wolverine side and coming together for this?
It was really fun. I was excited to meet Hugh. I'd never met him before, and it was exciting because it's usually the past two have been the same people getting together, which is always good. But
I love them. They're great.
It's nice to mix it up, and there were a lot of things different about this time around. So I was really excited to meet everyone, and
What were some of those things that were different? Is it because I'm curious, when you're an actor and you're reprising a role or you're bringing the role into a different space, how does that affect you as an artist?
Well, we shot in a different place.
Okay.
We usually shot the other ones in Canada. We shot in London this time. We used a lot of stages, which I guess the second one we used more stages too, but this one was very stage heavy. Just there were so many other people there, a whole new team because we were in London, so we weren't necessarily working with the same crew. But it was still, it was fun. It's a fun little challenge, and I think the cool thing about this job is that it's always changing anyway. So, I was excited I was just honored to return, honestly.
So great.
And return you did. You have been playing Negasonic for 10 years. However, the character only originally appearing in the comic book, in one comic book in 2001. So how does this make playing that role? Is it challenging because there wasn't a lot to go off of, or was it easier for you because you're like, let me just bring myself into it, make it my own, or how was that process for you?
Yeah, I think it was honestly easier for me. I didn't have the expectations attached that a lot of people like Ryan or even Hugh, people playing really established comic book characters have. The fans are very intense and passionate about those things. So I feel lucky that I didn't have too much to, live up to. I just kind of brought myself to the character,
That's right. And creating her own way.
Yeah.
It was unbeknownst to me, Negasonic is part of the first same-sex couple in the mainstream superhero universe. How was that for you? How was, when you talk about playing these iconic roles that people know about?
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was great. I had Ryan reached out, I think, a few months into them writing the second one, and he proposed the idea, and I thought that sounds great. It's honestly an honor to be given that, to kind of hold that torch, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's weird to think that we've gotten this far
Without one, right?
Like I didn't even realize
Right.
that, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, again, I was like very honored that he even asked, and yeah, it's been fun. It was super fun, like finding Negasonic a girlfriend and doing all of that stuff. It was super fun.
Fantastic.
That's beautiful. The other beautiful thing that I personally love, the soundtrack for this movie.
So great.
Yeah.
We were talking about this a little bit yesterday. We had Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC. We know their song "Bye Bye Bye" is going to be in it. I mean, there it is. When I first saw this, I was like, it's like another volume of Now That's What I Call Music. Fill in the blank with a number. I love it. So, if there was a band or an artist to be featured on a soundtrack for your character, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, what's the song?
You know, there's actually a song by a band called Monster Magnet, I believe. It's from the 80s, and it's called Negasonic Teenage Warhead. That's what my character was named after
Well, there
originally.
you go.
Look at that little nugget of
So
wisdom.
probably that one, because
Yeah.
I made a little playlist for my character, and that one's at the top.
I love that.
Did you really?
Yeah, I usually do. I don't know why. It's gets me in the mood, you know.
You know what? That's a great thing to highlight, because I always wonder. For me, I'm not playing a part. I'm being me. But every morning when I get in here, I get in here very early. I'm here at 3, and I sit down and I get ready. And I can't do it without listening to music. It's like you got to get in the zone of what
Yeah.
you're getting ready to do.
Right, I
That's
agree.
so fascinating. What else is
Yeah.
on this playlist of yours?
A lot of metal. There's like Korn on there.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of stuff that I generally don't listen to, but it's super helpful when getting into hair and makeup and wardrobe and
Gets you in the space.
yeah.
relate.
Gets
Yeah.
you in the space. Now, will you be listening to that, or did you listen to that for your next film? Osiris?
Osiris.
Osiris, yeah.
I made a separate playlist for
Ah,
that one.
very nice, very nice, very
I
nice.
probably could use that one though. But Osiris, my character is a little bit similar. She's like a little bit rough around the edges and tough, but she's not as guarded, I would say.
Okay.
So, but
She
yeah.
knows how to hold a gun.
that,
That we just had you doing the thing.
yes.
Wield a weapon.
That's
Well,
for
Brianna,
sure.
congratulations on all the things. Thank you for spending time with us this morning after your big night last night. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course.